This is Ken, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. All right, we got Bleach Immortal Soul up today. So the event, Christmas event, is up. Well, wasn't expecting it until probably tonight's update when it'll be available tomorrow morning, which is what I said on my video yesterday. But they beat me to the punch. So we've got everything up. The limited exchange, now this is going to disappear tonight. So make sure you purchase. This is for the Battle Arena event that we just had. Make sure you get the rewards in there. There's some Omni Shards and some Awakening Essence in there. Alright, so first let's go ahead and take a look at the Christmas event. Very similar format. There's nothing overtly new or, that's different as we expected. They just don't have the resources given to this game that would make that feasible. So we've got pretty much just an update on basic graphical interfaces. Look. Login rewards. So, of course, the candy canes are the key. Okay, we'll talk about those here shortly. Looks like you're going to get some Awakening Essence, some lottery spins. This is not bad. Okay, that's the first 7 days. Second 7 days will be some more candy canes. All right, as you can see, you are Grimmjow, are the character. He is the free character. Exceedingly easy to get him. We'll talk about him here shortly. So basically this is what you're seeing. So it's really going to be easy. Now let's talk about the Christmas surprise. This is the way that you get Grimmjow. You need to get a 30. Okay. So basically you progress through this. What you're going to do is as you progress through and clear the things, you open up things, and these will give you the progression through. Enabling you to get the character. All right, so it's a 13-day event. Well, 2 weeks, 14 days. I have done my dailies for today, and I just wanted to show you how easy this is to obtain. Okay, this is 1 day of dailies, and this is what's been cleared. Okay, you get 2 candy canes for each block that you clear, and then it opens up a piece of the puzzle. All right, so Battle Arena. So this one will be completed tomorrow. You can complete this today if you want to spend 360 Soul Jade and purchase 5 more Battle Arena choices. But I don't see the need to really do that. This one right here, Bounty Trials. Inside of those bounties, there's one called Bounty Trial. You can only do it once a day. So this will be completed tomorrow as well. Squad donations, you can do 5 a day. So it takes 3. So this will be completed in 3 days. The squad reward 15 times. Elite stages, you can complete this today if you want. Just have to do elite stages. You can do as many as you want. You can do 3 on each stage. So you could do hundreds if you wanted to. Of course, you run out of soul jade or run out of stamina, but you could if you wanted to. Midas touch, this is just you can purchase, I think it's up to 12 a day, so you can complete this, but I'll complete this probably tomorrow or the next day. Perform soul jade summon. This is basically just do the soul jade summons. It qualifies for both, so I did my 2 frees, one for this one, one for this one, but you could easily use my tokens. I could purchase it and complete it today if I wanted to. I don't see the need to waste the resources, since it's open for 2 weeks. And this one right here, purchase stamina again. You can purchase, I think it's, but in a couple days you should have it completed. And then Soul Reaper training. Soul Reaper training is another one inside the bounty trial called Soul Reaper training. Just do it 3 times, so 3 days you complete that. So you should theoretically be able to complete this in 3 days. Okay, you've got 14 to complete it, so it should be exceedingly easy to get Grimmjow. Okay, so the Christmas ball. As you complete each one of these slots, you're going to get 2 candy canes, and then of course it reveals the picture to complete the puzzle. So this is the drawing inside of here. The candy canes. See, I've already got 16 just in 1 day. And you want to draw on this. Now this right here is where you're going to be able to get Nel. She's not free. She's 3-star, and she takes 70 shards to get. So inside of here you'll get the info, and you get the shards in here. As you can see, a 10 choice pack for the shard is 1%. So you see, it's inside of here It's just like the drawing for the Halloween Nemu and the drawing for Tribal Season. Those are the same exact things. Okay, so the Halibel and Nemu characters, it's exactly the same for Nemu. Okay, so inside the Christmas store, again, here's the awakening. You need to get the gingerbread men. You get the gingerbread men. Also, you get those inside of the drawing. They are set at 5 of those is 2%, 1 is 10%. Okay, and then these will be what you use to purchase the items it's here. So we've got Halloween Nemu is available in here. I don't see Travel Season Halibel, so she's not in here. So basically, you can get the Awakening item for Nel and the Awakening item for Grimmjow. Okay, but this is 45 of these, and as the percentages, you're going to have to do quite a bit of drawing, most likely, to end up getting that. My goal is to get this right here once, so I just need 10 of these. Once I get 10 of these, I'll be able to get an Awakening item for one of my characters. Now, let's go ahead and talk about this. This is if you want to purchase some candy canes if you come up short. All right, so let's talk about the characters. Grimmjow's not really that good. He's a basic attack character. He really doesn't offer any support whatsoever. You'll find both of them at the bottom of your screen in the unformed. So right here is Grimmjow. So basically Grimmjow, so you get him at 2-star. Okay. So basically when you complete the grid, you're going to get 30. They're going to give you 30 shards for him, which will allow you to combine him and make him. He does not really offer much in terms of what he's a straight DPS character. He doesn't offer any support to the team on any of these actual just there's really nothing that he does. It's all for him. Okay, he does, you know, he does have, he's going to do some pretty good damage simply because of the fact that all of the buffs and debuffs that he's help him. So it's going to make him do serious a bit of damage, but he's not going to support your team in any way. He does have an interesting talent, which is increases the hit bit of all male characters. Since 95% of the characters in this game are male, that's going to be that would be a definite plus for your character. So you want to get him up to 3 stars just to activate his talent. You need 3 stars to activate the talent. You're going to get him at 2, so you're going to need to bring him up 1 more star to get 3 stars to get that talent to activate. And 3% is pretty big. Okay, so that's what we've got from him. Now, so an okay character. Now, Nel, Xmas Nel is really, really good. She's a healer. So as you know, the role of the healer inside of this Bleach Immortal Souls has been extremely fragmented. We had, when the game came out, we had SR or Heme. Okay healer, you get her free at the beginning of the game. She's one of the guaranteed characters. And then after that, the only other healing was SSR or Unohana, and she's good. SSR is a good healer. Okay, she's an SSR character. And that's what you used for healing until the Christmas event came out, and the first characters that they offered were Christmas Rukia and Christmas Orihime. Both of those characters were above average characters, okay? And there you are, so their stats were up with that. Christmas Orihime was introduced. She is the best healer in the game right now. Unfortunately, the only way to get, you had to spend $5.94 to get her. And the reason was the very first event that they came out in this game was the Christmas event. And you had this event, which they always come up with. It's called the 50 VIP point recharge. It costs 99 cents to actually get this 50 VIP points. The only way that you could get her, because of the way they had the grid system set up, they rigged the grid system and made it so that you had to virtually clear that last screen completely before you would get the required shards to get her, and they didn't give you enough of the items to do that unless you purchased this 6 times. So 6 times at 99 cents. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 the next day. For $5.94 would give you the mats and the remaining shards to actually complete the character. That's what you had to do. I noticed that because I did the math and purchased the 6 shards, and I purchased several videos up saying if you want to do this, you need to start purchasing this stuff, or you're not going to get her. Okay, so anyway, after the event was over, there was a big brouhaha. Everybody was upset. Um, the publisher apologized, said that they were sorry for doing it, and they gave us some Omni shards and some Soul Jade. So they gave us a bunch of just to placate the masses, so to speak. Uh, so that's where we were at. Next events after that, the anniversary and the summertime events, they gave us free characters, and that's what they've been on ever since. And in the big events, they'll give you a free character. Travel season is not considered a big event, and Halloween is not. They're big events in the fact that they give you a special board, but there's no free character. The character is a character that you have to draw for, and you usually have to spend a little bit of money unless you get really, really lucky. And you have to dump quite a bit of Soul Jade at it, but you can get them. If you have enough Soul Jade, you can do the draws, and if you get lucky, you can get enough in RNG, and you can get them. So they're not, out of reach. And it's the same with Christmas Nemu right here. She's 70 shards, so you're gonna have to do a bunch of draws inside. I mean, it just the percentages just aren't with everyone. That's what you need to understand. Okay, the percentages are as you see. So a 10 to chance to get you. So you're gonna have to hit this 10. Okay, it's a 1% chance that you'll hit that. Okay, you need to hit it 7 times. Okay, at a 1% chance, you're more than lucky to get the 5. Sorry, but you're gonna have to hit that 14 times. So as you can see, the probabilities just not good that you're going to be able to get it with the amount of draws that they give you for free, meaning you have to dip into the summon to do that, and that's 3,000. If the 3,000 Soul Jade, I've got 16 candy canes, so I can use 10 to summon for the candy canes. So you might get lucky. Usually in the travel season of Halloween Nemu, you usually had to spend between 20 and 25,000 Soul Jade. Was about where most of the people who had normal luck were at. Okay, I don't think everybody that commented on it and I spoke to said that it took them most of it. The best I think was like 21. Somebody said he got it in like 21,000 is how much Soul Jade he had to spend. So 7 pulls is what he needed to do at 3,000 Soul Jade, and that enabled him to get enough shards to actually make the character. Okay. I almost got lucky on Halloween Nemu. I came really close, okay, to actually getting her, but I didn't. I didn't have it. The Halloween event came right after I had spent a lot of money on a Soul Box event, so I didn't have a whole bunch of Soul Jade. So I didn't have, and I don't spend. I'm not spending any more money on the game at this time. So I ran out of. Yeah, I just didn't have enough Soul Jade to actually do, but I did get close. But I really wasn't going for her. I was going for the time tokens. So let's be honest about the characters in these events. Okay, the awakening item for these characters is only available in this event shop that I'm showing you right here, or through the actual event. Getting the time tokens, which is what these are right here, is only available during events. And it's not, so building multiple event characters is just not something that could be done from a free-to-play perspective. You can do 1, maybe 2, but even then, it's going to take you a long time. I've had Orihime since she first came out, and I'm just now going to be able to get her gloves. I've had Anniversary Ichigo since he came out, and I'm just now going to be able to get the umbrella, and I'm only going to be able to get 1, so I need to make a choice about Ichigo's umbrella or Orihime's gloves, okay? Because I've got both of them and I've got them both up. But it's it's just something that you need to make a determination on. Anniversary Ichigo's right here. I've got him at 4 stars, and Orihime's right beside him at 4 stars. They're both. I was banging both of them up to assist me on the story level, but when I got the War Soul of Healing, that all changed, and I just blasted right through the story. It made a complete 100% difference on the account, which is why in the last couple of videos I've been talking about it. If you read the notice that comes out this morning when you open up Bleach, you'll see that they detected abnormalities in the War Soul of Healing and abnormalities in the War Soul of Tides. I can't talk to the War Soul of Tides, don't have it. The War Soul of Healing, I think the abnormalities, they weren't specific as to what they are. What happens is sometimes it's supposed to heal the character with the lowest hit points. Sometimes it doesn't. I have on several occasions seen it heal. It heals a character that needs hit points, but it doesn't heal the lowest one. I have on numerous occasions seen it heal uh, the wrong character. Basically, they both need healing, but it's the other one was clearly lower, but it didn't get healed. Also, sometimes it just doesn't proc. It's supposed to proc after 3 regular attacks, minus rage. Rage doesn't count. But after 3 regular attacks, somebody should get healed, and I have seen 3 regular attacks go and nobody get healed. It doesn't happen often. I've only seen that happen a few times, but it does happen. I think that's the abnormalities that they were talking about. So they did hot fixes to fix that, and you will see that inside of the actual things. A hot fix. Okay, right here. Fixed an issue where the healing done through the War Soul of Healing and War Soul of Tides had abnormalities in the game. And I think that was just a functional issue. And then they fixed some icons below on that. So you can get 100 Soul Jade for that. Okay, so I think that's what they were fixing in terms of that. And then they've got present for being the highest inside of the squad boss. That's pretty good. I have, yeah. And then compensation for actually for the update that they performed last night. So they just give you Soul Jade thing. So that's nice of them. They're very generous with their update rewards. I like that. So as you can see, so inside of the event shop is the only way to get that. So really, here's mine. It's a Grimmjow. If you're a new player, you can get other UR characters, and you'd be more likely to get their weapon, because to awaken the weapon the first time, it just requires 1 of the item. Okay? But then the second time upgrade to awaken is 2 more of those. So in the event shop, that's not going to be something you can achieve inside of any, unless you spend a lot of money. It's just not. So you need to pick a character and focus on that character. So I would not take Grimmjow, because Grimmjow's has no benefit to a team. He's just a good attacker. Now as for Xmas Nel, if you don't have Orihime, Christmas Orihime, she might be one that you would consider focusing on, because she does do good recovery and good healing. She does a ton of healing, and she offers support, just like Orihime does. So she would be a really good choice if you're looking to do one. All right. So that's my thought on the 2 characters. Grimmjow, like I say, he's going to be a piece of cake to snap up. You'll have him in 3 days if you focus on this game and do your dailies. You can have him in 3 days easily. So it's just whether you want to go for it or not. You're going to get him. You're going to get those 30 shards fairly easy. You just need to put all these in, and you're going to get the shards. And you just, as you complete across, that one opens. That one opens. So once you get all these filled, which, as I said, takes about 3 days, you'll have the progress that you needed, and you'll be able to start getting shards for him, so that you can combine him. He's an okay character. There's nothing. He's not going to do any more damage than any other UR attacker. And like I said, he does have a defense break and a defense ignore, which is nice. Which means he's going to do a little bit more damage. But there are other characters that have that same effect as well. And you'll be able to get more of their awakening items. Equipment boxes are going to be more common. You can get those inside of certain events, and they do offer those in trials and stuff. So you can get those, but getting the actual awakening weapons for these event characters is just really difficult and really time consuming. It's really set up more from a pay perspective, so that's why I don't have any of them in my team. I was seriously considering bringing them up, simply because I was having trouble with the story mode. But like I say, the War Soul of Healing fixed all that. I beat that level and then blew through the story with 3 stars. So I'm not worried about the team right now. I'm just focusing on getting the War Souls for the other characters. So this is what you got inside of here. So you want to try to summon You want to do this 50 times as your goal. Okay, because that's going to get you 10 Omni shards. Okay, 100 times, guaranteed 10 of those to get that in the shop. In the event shop, you'll be able to purchase the time tokens if that's what you're looking for. Some of these other things down here. This War Soul's, it's an okay War Soul, but it's really it's a one person War Soul. It's not it's not something that can be used for your team. So, you know, if you want to do 220 times, you can do it. 3 times down here, then this is a chance for you to get a weapon, for an exclusive weapon. Okay, for Nel and Grimmjow. So this is basically their weapon. Okay, so as you can see, you have to get there. You know, you start getting up into here, you start getting multiple shards. This is where you know, this is of course pay. You're gonna have to pay to get this far, but this is will enable you to get the character and actually bring him up, get him awakened, get him at the 6 stars, maybe 7 stars. You know, no, I don't think 7, 6 stars, or 5. Almost to 6, so you can, you know, then with Omni Shards you can supplement. So, you know, if you're willing, how much you're willing to spend, because you'd have to spend a lot on these discounts. You'd probably have to spend about 100. That would give you 80 draws. I'm sure you could, by then you would be able to get very close to getting some of the upper rewards. But for us, so let's go ahead and summon 10 times since I've got the canes, and let's just see how lucky we are. So we were not that bad in terms of luck. Got some choice packs, so I've got 7 shards. Did not get what I was hoping for. I was hoping for some gingerbread men. I need 10 gingerbread men. That's the goal. So as you can see, it's 10 summons. 10 summons does not guarantee you anything. Okay? It doesn't guarantee you any specialty item for doing a 10 draw versus regular draw. So there's no need to actually focus on the regular draw if you don't want to. So what we're looking for is we're looking for gingerbread men. So didn't get him here. Didn't get him here. Didn't get him there. So this is just the first day of the event. I mean, we're going to have plenty. There'll be plenty more available. So I've got 9 shards in the first 6 first people, so that's not bad. So no gingerbreads. So that's where you're at. So that's basically how it's done. But I did get quite a bit of shards actually. I'm actually at 9 shards already. So if you put those shards, you can put those shards toward Grimmjow. You're guaranteed to get Grimmjow if you do the Christmas surprise grid. So these shards could be added to him to increase him. Of course, if you get 70, you probably just want to go ahead and snatch up Nel. That sets you a much better character. So that's what you want to do. So yeah, that's basically how it goes. But yeah, for me, I'm looking to get my hands on the 10 of the gingerbread so I can actually get the time token. And I should, you know, we've got plenty more draws. There's going to be plenty more. You're going to get some free. And as some, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So there's pretty much about 2 more 10 pools inside of here that you're going to get before you complete this. So I'm hoping to get, you know, combined with the free ones that you get in here. Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty fortunate. I'm with good luck. I would have liked to have seen at least one or two gingerbread draws, but they're 1% or 2%. So don't expect them to pop up all the time. It just depends on how lucky you get. That's what it amounts to. That's what these events are about. So that's everything that's going on inside of here. I can say nothing new. If you've done the travel season, the Halloween event, then you will be sort of kind of familiar with what goes on here. This is the event board for it. And basically, yeah, these are easy stuff. You should be able to complete these easily in 3 days. All right, so that's what we got. All right, so that's everything. Thanks a lot for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Once you've subscribed, to see the bell, click on it, you get notified each time I drop a video. So remember to like and share, as it does help the channel immensely. This is Grimmjow coming at you from the corner, signing out.